Marvelous! Good morning, everyone! Hi everyone, this is jaxstronomy, a little bit belated. And welcome to Finals Game 2. So, don't worry about Purple, no one could hear our beautiful voices for a moment. But now you can hear us. I'm here with Baby Shark and SadieSweet. Sadie, I think, is fixing a mic issue right now. But Baby Shark, you excited?
I'm hyped out of my mind. You don't even know. I have to be quiet though because there's people still sleeping. But I'm so hyped.
Yeah, this is going to be an amazing match. Yesterday we were here to see Fabio take game 1. That was Sadie said she was disappointed she was not here for that because it involved entirely around a check on Haunted Wasteland. And so we're going to see Ramond try and take back game 2. I am excited to see this.
I'm also very excited to see this. I haven't watched Triforce Blitz in a hot minute. So, League has taken over in my mind.
Oh yeah, absolutely. League is very exciting.
I had to tell myself yesterday that boss keys were a thing.
Right? Every time you go back to playing standard now, it's just like, wait a minute. What are these?
There's no shortcut? I have to do the entirety of Forest? So
Jabu is the biggest annoyance.
Oh yeah, I had to do Foolish Jabu the other day and without the shortcut. I'm just like, oh.
All right, so we're off, and Ramond is going to be telling us whether we have a long or short seed right away. Well, I guess we can't tell. So we have 6, 3, and 1, and our path is Cack to Wisdom.
That's not too bad. That's not a.
Let's see.
It's not too long. The top commentator should be Hell Knight. I don't know.
Yeah, Hell Knight, your mic is open.
Yeah, I muted him in Discord. So.
Fabio reading that with alacrity.
Kakariko. Oh, how much we love Cack. Cack
Yep,
paths, too.
Cack paths. Frankly, you can't tell which is going to be a jet or a troll. Any path can be a jet or a troll.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We just had a little bit of feedback, but this is a 3 out of 3 seed. Calling Neil and Chad, I think I agree. We're gonna be looking at we will probably see all 3 Triforce pieces today. Although, who knows?
Depending on how baity that 6 could be.
Or it could be the 6 is a long trail to something silly. Hyrule Field Path of Power. That's an interesting one.
I'm sorry, I read that and said, I see this League, I saw that and said, Twin Rova, wait a minute, where am I getting that from?
Are you calling, so Shark is calling power on Twin Rova, just
No,
right away.
No, I read that hint and thought I know.
I know.
Who knows, power could be on Twin Rova for all we know.
It's true. I mean, it's a long enough path, and I think the only requirement for Twin Rova is the Mirror Shield. That's the only hard requirement. We also have a Nocturne on that as a potential object on the path in Kakariko, which does synergize well with magic.
But Ginger, it still doesn't make sense, because the fact that the power is red, so you think if I saw the red I'd think Volvagia, but no, I just thought Twin Rova for whatever reason.
Good idea. Ooh, early bomb bag.
Oof,
this seed is getting broken open nice and early.
Oh yes. So many things you could. I was actually watching a video the other day about how broken bombs are in so many Zelda games. Like how powerful they are in A Link to the Past when it comes to speedrunning.
Yeah, there is something called the Ice Palace bomb jump that used to be kind of required to learn for the to the Past randomizer. It's kind of been superseded by the fact that the only thing that is more broken is the Cane of Samaria.
So it was almost an hour-long video, and they went into detail on every Zelda game where bombs are a thing and like smash open the game.
Ooh, Ramond is just committing to the graveyard skip here.
Ooh.
We'll see if this holds together for him, because again, Dompe race is about a minute. I don't love the Dompe race skip in general, saying that you're looking at, you know, under a minute for 2 checks, and it's something that you're going to be seeing. As you can see, Favio is doing it.
Yeah, when I first started playing, I was so bad at Dompe race that I would skip it and just hope and pray nothing's on there. But that was because I was bad at it.
Yeah.
I still get anxiety doing this though. I hold my breath every time I do Dompe race. I'm surprised
You know
I
what's
haven't
good
passed
about
out
being
yet.
bad at Dompe race though? Eventually, when you are better and you just get completely destroyed, you know exactly how bad you can be and still make it.
Oh yeah, my favorite story to tell is I got a 49 on a train.
Wow. I still not done something.
That is my PB at the moment, is 49, and I'm like, I haven't been able to replicate it since it's only happened on a train.
Yeah. Yeah, bombs to do field loop. I like the idea of doing field loop early. I also like Ramond going straight into Dodongo's cavern. Those bombs are in a path location, so it is possible they're path bombs.
Path bombs are. I'm not gonna say that they're unlikely.
They're uncommon.
We've seen them so many times, and Hyrule Castle's foolish. Thank you, game.
Yes, bombs were also in Kakariko.
Yes, Kak was what, path to wisdom?
Wisdom, yes.
Shinnok say, feeling wisdom in shadow. What would that be?
I could see it. We had Nocturne in Kakariko as well as Magic.
If it's
Nocturne would be slam dunk, like if that's a requirement that there's nothing else Nocturne does aside from getting to shadow.
Yeah, as long as you don't need a hook shot and that magic we got wasn't path, it could be in shadow.
I mean
technically
that's not. There could be 2 magics. There could be 2 hook shots.
Hook shots, yeah.
It could be early in shadow, and hook shot / hovers could do it.
Yeah, shadow is always a minimum of 3.
Shadow's minimum of 2.
It's a minimum of 2.
Front of shadow is a minimum of 2. It is just Nocturne and Dinsqueer.
Right, because of
Once we get past the first 2 checks, you do add hover boost to that count. I think we went through this, and there's actually you actually can't start eliminating checks until you're basically a 4 path is the path where literally everywhere in the game is open to you. A 3 path, there are areas where you can eliminate them. Not many, but they are there. So Back of Shadow is eliminated for Wisdom. Light Trial, Lullaby Chest is eliminated for Wisdom, but not terribly much else.
Yeah. Oh, Triforce Blitz. This has been a thing.
Yeah. Again, I think I mentioned this to Lagan too yesterday. This mode is kind of lightning in a bottle for me as far as improving my abilities in the game, and also like giving me something I can do that works with like a human schedule.
Yeah, this mode has prompted me to learn so many things, and it's kind of it's what's propelled. I meant to catapult. It's me into League.
Catapelled.
I was trying to say like launched me into League, propelled me into League.
Yeah. No, I understand. First thing in the morning and words are heard.
I've been up since 6 a.m. You think
it's
I'd
okay.
be awake?
Words are hard. You think
Caterpede? You think I'd be
You're
awake?
evolving into... Hey, you keep working, maybe you'll evolve into a Metapod or something.
Oh lord. Oh, there's Din.
Speaking of Din's Fire.
Speaking of Shadow.
Speaking of Shadow Temple.
Oh, speaking of Shadow, I will be moving out soon to return to my winter home that is the DC moat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure to leave the keys with me. Like, just and take out the trash from your room.
Yeah. Explain to people that during the summer I live in the Shadow Temple River, and then during the winter to keep me warm I live in the DC lava moat.
Wasteland intensifies again.
That's
I
right.
mean,
keep
there's nothing
forgetting.
saying we can't do Wasteland can't be the answer yet.
I
We
keep
have a fire
forgetting
source.
I keep forgetting to send Sadie that seed.
Oh dear.
Wasteland is on path to something.
Well, I mean, yesterday's we had a seed of Wasteland on path, and Sadie was very sad that she missed it.
Yeah, but this was like it was almost like a week ago. I promised I'd send it to her, and I just have gotten so busy. Did that actually hit King Dodongo?
It did.
It did? Okay.
He would go into the fire breath phase if it didn't. But Ramond is like right up in King Dodongo's business here. I don't know if that actually saves much time, but. Alright, so we have Ganon's Castle access acquired. We have first dungeon down. Shields, but not equipped. I mean, honestly, Dodongo's Cavern is not a tremendously shield-intensive dungeon. It's actually something where I'll often take advantage of that if I have the opportunity. Those 20 rupee pots at the top of the stairs. Grab those, and then it drops you right at the top of Kakariko, right next to the shop, so you can just walk in, pick up your shield then, and move on. Like, there's one place, and there's like 2 places in Dodongo's Cavern where it's nice to be able to do a ground jump, but it's not a tremendous speed up.
What a make or break situation.
Yeah, there's 2 speed ups you can get if you going up to the vanilla bomb bag chest, and if you go back to the skull that's here in the top back of a Dodongo's Cavern. A ground jump helps with that, but you can walk around. Like, you can walk around. You don't need a ground jump for it. It speeds it up. Well, honestly, that is adding some ammunition to a possibility of a bomb bag. Yeah, and that's why I said it's only a small time save, so this is why a lot of people may not buy a shield until after doing Dodongo's Cavern. And yes, we have bomb lock bombs. This is adding some ammunition to the fact we may be seeing bombs pass.
Yeah, that makes that bomb path.
Fire Temple Power.
Fire Temple Power, interesting.
Hey, more shields! Would you equip it? Maybe?
More shields? I'm done to equip shields if possible.
So there are times in your life when you do Child DC, and it's when you've already lowered the, when you've already raised the platform and you're just going to the back to beat up King Dodongo. First, he checks on Child DC if he knows path near the area. Yeah, if you have the ability to ground jump there. Oh no, Sadie, I'm so sorry. And this seed, Haunted Wasteland, is foolish. I'm sure Ramond is very happy to see that. There are many checks that are bomb locked that the hammer can't get. Going into the back of Shadow Temple, doing the back of the Dodongo's Cavern, doing almost any child-exclusive bomb check, Child Goron City, doing, oh gosh, doing what else? Doing Geometry Bowling, for example, Passive BMOS in Spirit, the BMOS in GTG. Link the Goron is actually not bomb locked. Link the Goron is bomb or strength or hammer or bow locked. Bomba walls and fire. Yeah, there's bomba walls are. Yeah, bomba walls are basically the main difference. There's some walls like this one that Fabio's blowing up and getting his second bomb back. That can be gotten with either hammer or bombs, but the mud walls, a lot of the mud walls are going to be required to use bombs. Oh! Okay, new knowledge for me. You can actually break the wall and the fake door at the top by hammering it and leaving. That's new knowledge for me.
Also new knowledge for me.
That would have helped me a while ago when I got to the top of fire with that bomb bag and realized I was stuck. That's actually why hovers can still be required from fire even if you get all the way to the top. Because you might need to use hovers to get to the top of you use hovers to go to highest Goron.
Oh. Ooh, Lord.
Bottom of the well on the way of the Wanderer.
Oh. We do love us a good bottom of the well.
Yeah, peek that. Peek that before you commit. Probably can't jump. You can't jump over that. Small chest, so looks like Goron City Maze is nothing of terrible interest.
I had to do Link the Goron with Strength 1 the other day.
Yeah, that's the real key to that is bombs basically are on a 3 count. Strength is on a 6 count.
Right.
So you just have to time it out so it's twice as long as your bombs.
I have a hard time, you know, timing the bombs, dude.
Basically, there are 2 ways they're acceptable to do Link the Goron. It's bow and bomb chew, and everything else is just a compromise.
No. And I think it was just a bloopy. I don't even think it was that important. Fire. We already saw that. We saw that, right?
Second fire temple and Path of Power. Thank you. Ooh, I love when you get to do that double bomb explosion for those for the walls at the back. It just feels very good. Ooh, Fox taking a bit of a different attack here. He's not going to go into Crater. He's going to go towards Fury Forest and Sacred Forest Meadow. Maybe with a bit of help along the way. Maybe. There you go.
There we go. Just a little.
Yeah, I like this play from Favio as well. I personally really like being able to, if I have a convenient route, I really like picking up Minuet before I go back Child.
Oh yeah, because you never know, it could be Vanilla Minuet, and then that makes getting Saria's check so much easier. And at this point, we already have Storms.
Fortress Foolish.
Oh, I love Fortress.
So he's telegraphing climbing back up because he didn't do that, and maybe this is useful. No, it's not.
It is if you're a memer, but...
Oh, I love that jump.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
I keep on forgetting that's a thing, and it's such a little optimization. But yeah, I do like taking the time to grab that last song before going Child, just because, again, like you said, if it's Minuet, then you have more movement. If it's particularly looking at Zora's River Path of Courage. Yeah, that hint is going to be very strong for Favio. I think he just goes straight to Zora's River on Child.
I'm sorry, was Bottom of the Well Path and Wanderer, or was it just Wanderer?
Oh, did we just see a path?
I saw
Path. I saw a Wanderer hint for it.
Okay, then it's just Wanderer. Okay. English is a language I speak, I promise.
Well, just pretend that it's because you're just getting used to, like, not living in Germany. And it's like...
It's so weird! I go to the store and I'm not hearing another language spoken in my ear all the time. I'm like, what is this? I could actually understand people. Spirit is foolish. Aw, rest in peace, my thing on Twin Rova.
Ooh, there's our hammer. Okay, so those bombs are... That bomb bag in,
That bomb bag might be Path.
I would even consider going, consider what we're seeing right now, I might even consider going River as Adult. That might be a little aggressive, though. I would go River as Adult. It's in the... Either there is an available scale somewhere, or it's in the open grotto.
Yeah, I mean, even if you go Adult, I'm gonna assume Favio knows how to get those without...
Oh, he does. I'm just thinking about, like, efficiency, and then I thought about it again, and remembered... Right, because we have, it's Path 1 is not on the Song of Storms check.
Oh,
OT is Bolero.
No 80 today.
Well, with Storms is a risky play, but in this case we know
Oh.
something for sure. It's Courage.
Have we seen that Death Mountain?
We had not seen that. That is a path
is
to Power.
Power, yes, that is DMC Power.
We didn't see anything there, so...
Probably the song.
Song, most likely. Oh, it's... Well, of course, it's Kokiri
Oh, that's
Sword,
a Kokiri
so...
sword. It's just Rush
I guess it doesn't
Deku.
matter. Just Rush Deku.
Just Rush Deku. That is until we find something else in here. And then you get confused over which one's the path.
Ooh, this is an interesting thing to grab here. We don't have... I don't think Fabio has the Spirit Temple Foolish yet. He can't go in yet, so it doesn't matter.
No, I thought he did.
Oh, is he the one who got that?
He's the one that got
The
that.
third attempt was the other copy of Zora River to Courage.
Well, getting Requiem right before you go Child is always a good play.
Yes, I think I'm very happy to see that. Like having an extra song. You could be seeing
Jabu's Foolish, thank you. Game.
Wow.
Thank
You
you.
could have guessed that
game.
one, but
This is Triforce Blitz. Jabu is always foolish for that
the
specific
Spirit Foolish
reason.
is more the Spirit.
The Spirit Foolish is
exciting.
pretty powerful. Because Spirit's a decent amount of checks once you get into it.
Yeah, this is actually very nice for Fabio to come into Child with Serenade. It means leaving Child will be easier for him.
Yeah, that's really powerful because we have no idea where Prelude is.
Hmm,
Serenade and Prelude get just a little bit of a power buff in Triforce Blitz because you are on a time limit.
Yeah, so you do actually try. So like, there's a lot of disincentive to do a lot of age changing, but often you need to, otherwise you won't be able to finish the next seed.
Yeah.
Let's see, great runs. So Fabio is doing adult back of Lake Hints.
Ooh, SFM on the way of the Wanderer.
That's a Wanderer. That's interesting.
That is.
For Requiem potentially, we did not see anything in the grotto, and we'll probably see the other item from. We know Spirit Temple is foolish.
Colossus, the fairy.
Colossus Fairy.
I don't have ZL, but.
And OT is still Bolero. Yeah, I think we're gonna be seeing some Southfield out of Ravaged Sunsong.
Sunsong on Ravaged Village. On Nocturne, on Burning Cat.
More
magic. So I think we can conclude that magic's not path. In Cat.
Yeah, provided we're looking at Requiem Wanderer, we are seeing GTG Wanderer.
GTG, that's a spicy Wanderer. Oh, oh, the cranes are back in the yard. Oh,
take pictures for me.
I can't. The window's fogged up.
Oh no. Well, Sandhills.
I don't. They're really tall. They're gray, and then they have like a little red.
Sandhills, yeah.
Yeah, they've been walking around my uncle's neighborhood recently. I have no idea
Nice.
why. They just randomly show up. Normally around this time in the morning.
Zero Plateau is another copy of one of our Foolishes. You know, a lot of Wanderer isn't surprising considering what we're looking at with the,
Especially if all three of these are overlapped with each other.
Yeah. It looks like we're going to be seeing the Southfield out of Fabio. I'm guessing the Northfield check of the hammer is probably what we're looking at with our path item. Go into fire with that. Oh, we have another item though.
BGG still Wanderer. What is in here?
A hook shot. Now that's
Uh-oh.
nice to have.
That's well, that and the hammer are
That gets to
your
get fire.
entrance to fire. So, scratching my chin on this one. Oh lord, which one of those is Wanderer?
Fire is path to power, yes.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's I think the hammer is probably more path than the hook shot, but
it's double path.
oh shit.
So both hammer and the hook shot. I am still questioning the bombs at the moment.
Whether the bombs are path or not.
Yes, well, whether the bombs are path or not, considering right now we have pretty solid confirmation that bombs are going to be. Bombs have been we have one bomb lock bomb. Hammer is bomb lock. And yeah, Hammer is bomb locked. So we've not yet seen a unlocked bomb bag, so I think the bomb bag is feeling pretty pathy right now.
Oh yeah, I agree. It's pretty pathy.
So
20 Skulls is still dead.
Hammer hook, DMC item, bombs. DMC forest access. Fire item is strength or a bow.
That hook shot also could just be for fire / DMC. The song
It could be. Another copy of Cack Wisdom.
Oof.
Yeah, don't worry about Favio. That one is about 50-50 for me too.
I don't do that setup, so.
Yeah, I do that setup because the other setup that's commonly used from the bottom, that setup is it requires you having a shield, and also it requires a bit of it's a little touchy, just a little touchy. I always find that touchy. This one is yeah, that one's great.
I need to learn that one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot because it's very consistent. You can go with or without a shield, and that's one of the reasons I mean, saying you were talking about, you know, the Triforce Blitz lightning in a bottle thing.
Yeah.
That's why I went and nailed that down, because early adult River is really, really powerful, and having that just really confidently saves you so much time and energy. Is this our piece? Yes, it is.
That is our piece.
Don't have to do the Eliatu soundbite.
Uh-oh. I do apologize if you hear a dog start barking in a minute.
It's okay.
She likes to look out the window, and anything that walks past that window she barks at.
Yeah. I think that the real trick with that jump is that you are doing I think the way people describe it is you are trying to do a frame perfect push up and A press, so it is just going to be, you have to do that precisely.
Yeah,
grabbing the piece
instantly. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's aggressive. Ramond was playing very aggressive yesterday, and aggression can either, I mean, 50-50, either it is or it isn't. It can either be a good idea or not. We don't know until we're done.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm sure that until you were looking for, until you're looking for fire, your route felt really good yesterday. Again, like, aggression scares me, but also, you know, he's playing one down. He probably feels like he wants to double down on, you know, what's gotten him this so far, which is playing, you know, hard and aggressive.
Yep.
And I guess I can't fault him on that. Like, I definitely tried playing, you know, harder to my style when I was playing, and it was almost worked out. So, you know, again, maybe this works out. Oh, wet t-shirt, marvelous.
A wet t-shirt.
A wet t-shirt.
So what is the Goron tunic? A hot shirt?
Hot topic shirt.
Hot topic shirt. Okay.
Credit to Kill the Sheikah for introducing me to that one.
This is the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's a very interesting clash of styles. Like, Ramond is playing Blitz like Blitz, and Favio is a little more measured with his approach, and I think that, again, like, sometimes that pays out. Like, right now, Ramond is up, but also I think Favio has more direction to keep going. Yeah, skipping Ocarina minigame. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about that one. I think I've come around to it being okay. As long as you have it. However, one of the reasons I would not skip Ocarina minigame is something that happened to Ramond. If you have a key item in Lost Woods, namely Lost Woods' Unhintable Foolish, I feel like that is a scarier skip.
Yeah, I agree.
So seeing that Zora tunic would make me less inclined to skip it.
Keeping second Lost Woods script. I mean, he has the money.
Yeah.
We're also about to find out what song is here.
He might be thinking about walking out and like, walking towards Goron City.
Ooh,
Yeah, that looks pretty darn Wanderer to me.
Look, yeah, that's a little more wandery than Requiem. So
Okay, his walk out. He has not gotten the hints yet. That's a very good point, Neil. He has not gotten the hints yet, so he is walking out.
Yeah, what we thinking of? Dancing Dad, Skull Kid, just forced access in general.
Forced access is the wanderer part of this. Seems to me the rupee seems a little precious when you already have done your major purchases. No, he's just skipping them. Maybe he's thinking about doing them when he comes back as adult.
Maybe.
He also got burned by skipping Skull Kid yesterday, so this is just very bold. When he said he wasn't changing his approach yesterday, he meant it. He's going to Wanderer well.
It's worked for him this whole tournament. He's in the finals.
Yeah.
So you can't really shame the man for his tactics here.
No, and again, it's just it's scary. It's like as a commentator, you're just leaving a lot of unknowns.
Oh yeah, it's scary as a commentator, and me personally as a runner, I don't like it. I don't like orphaning checks unless I absolutely hate the check or can't do it.
Well, being there's nothing at the top of Deku, so maybe he got that part right.
Well, beating Deku doesn't really give you anything anyway, so...
It builds you one towards Burning Cack, and...
A Sun Song, but...
Which is Sun Song. I guess that doesn't really mean anything, I suppose. Although... There is a very dumb world where Sun Song could be something.
Oh lord. If that is the case.
Very dumb world. Unlikely world. But very dumb world.
We secretly get a graveyard path, and you're just like, shit. Ooh, what is here? What is in here? It is Shrew. Oh.
Wanderer Strength, okay.
That's for Wanderer Forest.
Well, for Peace and Forest.
For a fire, because that is... Once you get up...
For farming fire, yeah. That's also an option.
This fire is path.
We also have more pieces here, so we can't confirm anything yet. Lens of Truth. Hey, about how we have...
Vanilla.
Huh.
The strength could also be for GTG, alcohol.
That's a good point. GTG as well, like if you're looking at GTG key logic-y stuff. Huh. Bolero is hinted on OoT. Treasure Hunt's minigame, of course. We all do love a good left right.
I randomly press L and R 5 times. Whatever comes out is what I get.
The fact that we have a wanderer locations containing spirit access items is I don't want to say concerning, but
just a little.
Just a little bit of a just want to put that there. Yeah, we're gonna see market checks from Ramond at this rate. Honestly, I think you might be right.
Ooh.
Well, spirit access, but we do not have ZL and
I think Dead Hand is items. If I'm counting keys correct. Actually, I think we're still missing one key.
Yeah, we do not have ZL. So it could be the Colossus Fairy.
Ooh, yeah. Going back to that Requiem being Wanderer.
Yeah.
Is that a key? I couldn't tell.
No, it can't be a key. That's a locked area.
Oh, right, that can't be a key. So I think Dead Hand is an item, and then I think one is a key. Actually, what is the basement chest?
Well, let's see what the basement chest is.
Yeah, I'm like, we're missing one key.
Yeah, I think we're...
Bottom of the well is the only thing I know how to count keys and figure out where items are, because it's actually really simple.
And Hookshot was bomb locked, and we know that bombs are... We don't know that bombs are path yet, but we are...
There's a
I'm
strong
not operating under that
inclination that is
assumption.
in fact bad. Yeah. Oh, we're getting Ocarina minigame from Favio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we could be... Hook was an open grotto? I thought it was in a...
Hook, yeah,
Southern
Hook was
Remote.
open. No,
Okay,
Hook
then
was
never
an open
mind.
grotto.
Okay, never mind. I can't... All of the big coffee mugs are dirty right now. I only have the small coffee mugs. I have to go get more coffee in a bit.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to go pack my coffee machine.
You do. That's very, very important.
I got a small little, the ones where you just put the K-cups in.
Yeah.
But it also does hot water, so I can make my instant ramen in my room and not have to leave.
Highly recommend getting one of the reusable filters for those, because not only does it have less waste and you can put in whatever coffee you want, it's way better. I have one in my office.
I am allowed to have a coffee machine, a coffee maker, so I'm like, oh, let me yoink that. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's like $10 or something, and it's, you save a lot of money on that overall.
I do like saving money. Me is broke at the moment, so...
Also, as far as the instant ramen, there's a brand of instant noodles that are really good that I'll send you. That I have to keep in my office now for like emergency food.
They're not gonna cost me an arm and a leg, are they?
No.
Fabio's gonna get sorry as I wonder if Fabio's going to actually follow this, like, and do checks. At least Skull Kid. At the very least. Ranch having ZL is, interesting.
I mean, Ranch may have... I mean, ZL has to be somewhere... Honestly, I wonder if, Prelude has ZL at this rate.
Oh, is it just fire? Well, no, it's not. Fire Temple's not path just for completion.
Yeah. Oh, he missed time of day. This is gonna.
Ooh,
this is gonna bite.
This.
Well,
yeah.
he's adapting. He's adapting. He's gonna go check South Field. He's gonna get his hook shot. That's good for him.
I need to stop yawning. We need to stop yawning, please.
Wake up, everybody.
Wake up, everybody.
We have an exciting match. We have to be awake for it.
I'm trying. All right, here we go.
Yeah, this is actually probably very good for him. It slows him down a little bit, enough to get the hook shot.
Bam, nothing. Moving on. I'm gonna get us just for forest access here.
Yeah, it is actually open grotto. Very good. The Southern Remote was where the hint was, which is for second copy, which is what I missed. Yeah, so far Ramond has actually made good skips. Like, not necessarily like skips that are good on time basis and stuff that hasn't punished him. So this has actually worked out very well for him. Again, I wouldn't say they were like skips I would feel comfortable with as a runner, but again, I play a little harder like Favio, like a little more conservatively.
That's gonna save some time.
That's nice.
Yeah,
on Power Path right now, I would say our current known items on Power Path are just the hammer and the hook shot. This is actually something where where Fabio's longer adult is actually paying some dividends because he has Serenade.
Yeah, so at the moment it's a hookshot hammer, and then we know that it's probably the song in Death Mountain Crater. I just don't know what song that could be at the moment. It could be ZL. ZL could be there. Well, no, ZL can't be hinted path.
Yeah, it's hammer and hook. We have a double path of path of power.
I'm trying to think of what could be in Crater.
In Crater, Eponas.
Eponas. Song of Time.
Song of Time, we could be looking at something in Deeper in Forest, or...
Your bow, vanilla bow in Forest is Wanderer.
Sure.
Sure, it's vanilla bow.
Why not? Let the world burn.
I've gotten to the point now where I will start cursing this seed.
Hey, it's the finals. They can handle it.
Okay. Ramond?
Ramond, are we okay?
Is this a
Oh
soft
no.
wall? Or
Oh no,
this
is this the scarecrow in the back? Oh no. Yeah, we have FBA by Ramond because that's the So, just as an FYI, don't talk to that second scarecrow.
I think that is Pierre that he talked to. Yeah, it was a little interesting too because he went to it and I'm like, isn't that the wrong scarecrow? Oh God.
Oh no, that's
that
Pierre?
is Pierre.
Oh dear.
That's Pierre. You went to go talk to Pierre. But you don't talk to Pierre.
Yeah, don't talk to Pierre.
We don't like Pierre as it is anyway because Pierre's a pain in the ass to get sometimes. But I don't think it's a crash. I think it's because the fairy in Link's model was still moving. I think it was a. Is that a soft lock? Hard lock?
Yeah, don't talk to Pierre.
Yeah.
Okay, so
far
he still
behind?
has his piece. That's good.
He hasn't gotten
He
the
doesn't
hook
have the
shot.
strength of the hook shot.
So this is before well.
Or the songs. Okay.
Yeah, so
He
this
does
is
the Saria
before.
song and the okay, see, so Saria song and the hook shot and the strength. This is gonna be awkward, but this is not terrible. This should be a fast recovery.
Oh, there it goes again. Walking by. They're walking on the road this time. Ooh. And I'm getting distracted now because they walk by.
No, yeah, I mean, they're large birds. They are
They're really tall.
once I saw a sandhill crane walk into somebody's picnic and just stare at them.
They're really tall, and like my eye, where I'm looking at my screen, my eye is just the top of my computer is just below the window. So if I look, oh my God, that thing is huge. No, I'm getting off topic. But...
No, it's fine. We're just maybe retracing some steps. Yeah, when an FPA is called, it is on the runner to remember all of their checks.
They can only check they can only check the checks they've done too. Correct.
And yes, I have seen a turkey in the suburbs. One of our there's a turkey there was a turkey that was on campus where I work that was trying to like enter buildings.
Okay, that's
and there was a turkey, and where at the campus I used to work at, there was a turkey that was terrorizing the satellite campus, the North Campus, and trying to board buses. So yeah, it was just there's a turkey trying to board the bus.
Yeah, I think the crane. I think they're protected down here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Actually, all birds that are native to the U.S. Are protected under the Migratory Bird Act.
Good to know.
Yeah, so house sparrows are not, however. So you can take as many house sparrows as you'd like. You can have as many of them as you want. I don't know why you'd want them, but you could.
Jaxstronomy, the resident bird expert of the OOTR community. You have burb questions, they can answer.
We're gonna leave the timer running. We're just gonna add that time on to the end of the seed. So it'll still be 2 hours, probably 2 hours plus the FBA time.
Yep. Which is fine. I won't be late leaving. It's fine. I'll still leave on time. I got like an hour and a half. I've got some leeway.
Again, they should be not good for the lens. I think that's fine.
Yeah, you really don't need the lens. Okay, listen here. We need to stop yawning, brain. Okay, we need to not yawn anymore. I know we've been up since like 6:30, but can we not? I've had 2 cups of coffee. We should be fine.
Yeah, the time of day is already kind of sketchy for Ramond, and he's going to be even further thrown off by now.
That is a good question, Shanok, and I do not know how to answer that.
I think they would retain the clock because it's based on knowledge. And that would be the whole point of FPA is to address things that are outside of runner control, which is
They still
again,
also technically got the piece first. They still picked it up first. It doesn't matter if they lost it. In my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't know what the actual race mod ruling is on that.
Yeah, but I think that's in the spirit of FPA.
Yeah.
FPA call was soft lock on talking to Pierre.
Don't talk to Pierre. Pierre's a bitch.
This is why you
Pierre...
bring Pixel Shot, so you don't have to talk to Pierre.
Yep. We can add Pierre to the list of people in OTR that I cuss out all the time. Up there with Goma. I cuss out Goma every time I walk into the room. I'm like, oh, look who it is. And then
Sup.
a slur of really bad words that I probably shouldn't say on stream proceed to come out of my mouth.
Sup, loser.
Yeah, sure, we'll keep it PG-13 and call Goma a loser. Have we agreed that the stream is PG-13?
You didn't do that. Ramond, you didn't do that. You can't do that.
Oh, well, I just threw the bomb. I don't know if that
I think he may have
counts.
realized he didn't do that.
Yeah.
There's actually one of the things at FPA that's probably very difficult with Ramond's very aggressive routing is that he cannot do any new checks. It's actually one of the things that's nice about doing full, like, I don't want to say full cleary, but like at least, like, you know, detailed routing. You don't have to remember what you did and didn't do.
I was, a couple months ago, I was fucking around with Dolphin, so I was playing some OT seeds on Dolphin. I kid you not, the first Dolphin seed I played on Dolphin, I got a Wii VC crash on Dolphin. I'm like, what is this? What is this?
Aren't you about one F-bomb in a PG-13 movie? Let's just be honest.
Helllight doesn't care.
Well, one, Helllight doesn't care. Two, how long is this movie, and why is it more like a? It's more like a short film, maybe like, you know, like the clip before a Pixar movie. That's about the rate. That's about the rate of F-bombs that come out of my mouth. Let's be real.
We can go by video game standards and just say this is what is I'm so used to European ratings now. Oh my god, I was gonna say Peggy 16, but that's British. I don't remember what the US.
Yeah, we are not ready for everyone here.
Teen for teen? Is it T for teen? Is that what it is?
I don't even know.
M for I know M is for mature, and that you're like supposed to be 17 or older for that one.
Yeah, this stream is definitely rated M for mature. Yeah, this is Ramond just trying to figure out what he did and didn't do. Oof. You know, he has plenty of time. He's okay. Yeah, we were joking at one point when about me having clean audio when I was providing the audio for a restream as a runner, that we should just leave my mic on and then just let Dastar have a beep button.
I would be down for that.
There's like, is there a time limit for FPA recovery? They first have a total of 15 minutes of FPA time allowed per race. So,
but they're allowed to go further if the other runner agrees, right? Or is that?
No, I think that's the hard. I think that's the hard limit. But if there's like something catastrophic, like if there's a catastrophic like power outage or catastrophic computer crash or health issue, it's generally considered to be good form to just reschedule the race. But it's not at all required by the rule set.
Like, I know there was a thing if they can go past the time if the other person agrees, but I didn't know what situation that applied to.
Yeah, but in this case, Ramon's probably just working through the panic. But there actually was not many items he was missing.
Yeah. So, the most I've dealt with FBA is the infamous 6x forest seed.
Oh, the 6x forest seed. That was...
I was tracking that match.
Ah, yes, that was a good one.
So Forest Temple haunts me because of that.
Yes, this was during the co-op tournament, and there was so during the co-op tournament there are 4 runners on stream at every time, and at some point, and both teams had to do Forest Temple, and both teams had an FPA. So both teams had to redo Forest Temple.
Yeah, someone had a crash, and then I don't remember who it was. I just know it was a French runner. Was it
Someone
French?
did the thing that you shouldn't
Someone
do.
did the thing at the top of Spirit that you're not supposed to do, which is use Dins at the top of Forest. Don't use Dins at the top of Spirit.
Yes, do not use Dins at the top of Spirit Temple. That is a known soft lock. That is hard lock. But that is Dins and Spirit. If you the bubbles at the top of Spirit Temple just, you know, the thing where you shouldn't divide by 0. Their damage value effectively divides by 0.
Oh, is that actually what happens?
They just don't have a damage value, so it basically creates some divide by 0 errors.
Oh, I didn't know that was the actual reason that happened.
Yeah, every time FPA ended, I think Ramond finished the FPA because he was online to walk to where he was headed.
Shall I open up the race room and find out for us?
Why don't you take a look? That'd be lovely.
Oh God, so many matches.
No Sokolov not covered by FPA. Oh, so it was called dead because it was a known soft lock.
Ooh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Sure.
Yeah. Again, I think that for the case of being sporting, it also helps to have some better viewing opportunity for everybody.
We got some nice chatting, and we got to talk about some cranes, some
well, you know what?
scarring moments in Zooter history.
That is, I'm just a little scarred by that Scarecrow song there. What the heck is that?
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the race room still.
It's like,
is it spinning the circle?
reverse Saria's song starting halfway through?
Is it Song of Soaring?
No. I know what Song of Soaring looks like. That's like, it looks like Song of Soaring looks like it looks like an upward C.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't even play Majora's. I played Majora's Mask once, and I still know that.
Yeah. There is a person I know. I don't know if they play. They do play OOTR, but they don't play it like competitively. That they set their Scarecrow songs to. Oh, that is a bow. On Bombchu Bowling.
That's nice to have.
They set their Scarecrow songs to sometimes to be some of the Majora's Mask songs.
Well, I know Sea Falcon famously does the Goron Lullaby.
I know someone does. It's not Goron Lullaby. You can't do Elegy of Emptiness on Scarecrow song.
Yeah, we have a bow on Bombchu Bowling.
That is, yeah, I mentioned that.
Bow. So those bombs are really doing some work for us. I'm pretty tempted to
There's
just
ZL. Yeah,
drop
found
those.
ZL.
I'm pretty tempted to drop those bombs in as my
Ooh, I do like Shenok's suggestion for wisdom here.
Yeah, bombs plus hook plus bow equals forest. That makes sense.
Fabio, we good on the controller there?
It's on the keyboard.
Oh, Fabio plays on the keyboard? Oh, okay.
These are both keyboard players.
These are both oh lord.
I still owe Alfalfa Field their keyboard seat. I just haven't sat down to figure out the keyboard mapping for myself. Because
I was playing the
mapping
PC
is hard.
port. I was playing the PC port, and I was trying to mess around with the keyboard. Never again.
Yeah, the thing that terrifies me is that maybe, what if I like it?
I like it. You gotta relearn your entire muscle memory.
Yeah, my hands are. I just have chronic hand injuries. So, and yeah, there we go. There's our wanderer, Zarias. I have chronic hand injuries, so. Oh my gosh, you have a controller I've never used. We can make it a race. Okay, I'm here for this with Alfalfa. I would be very here for this.
We should restream it just to
Yes, I have chronic hand issues, so I have an ergonomic keyboard, and maybe it'd be nice to play on an ergonomic keyboard.
Oh, is that the keyboard where it's like split in the middle?
Yeah. Yeah, so I race Pokemon Crystal on the ergonomic keyboard, and it's very comfy.
I don't mind my GameCube controller. The cord is very long, so I can sit back and just lounge in my chair. Or the other day I was doing a race on the couch and just lounge back and like do normal, like almost like you're playing it on an actual
Yeah,
N64.
an actual N64. Yeah, I have
well,
I have a whole bunch of N64 controllers that I have.
I have GameCube controllers. I play on a GameCube controller.
Yeah, N64 controllers, for some reason, their dumb shape works really well with my chronic hand issues for this game, so.
I think 4 GameCube controllers going around.
Yeah, Benji, I'll send this over to you after the race. We have another big chest.
Ooh, big chest.
Oh, hey, Wanderer. We said that Wanderer strength, eh?
No, that was in bottom of the well. This is interesting.
Yes. So this is another Wanderer potential here. This also makes GTG a very, very strong play for.
Well, GTG is Wanderer to begin with, so.
Yeah, that strengthens the GTG play significantly after.
Well, if Fabio goes into the well and gets strength too.
Yeah, this strengthens the GTG play significantly.
The only thing I wouldn't want to go to GTG is because I don't have Song of Time yet. That's the only thing that would put me off. But it is a small check, and you can peek everything over there, so. And Fabio has Furores too, so I didn't think about that. You have Furores, you can go to GTG and set Furores in there if you really need Song of Time for whatever reason.
Yeah, and Fabio, Fabio does not know what's in well, and I would not say no to having Strength 2 with a GTG on the table, you know?
Oh yeah.
The one thing that's awkward for Fabio here is that he kind of wants to do well here because he doesn't have an easy way into market right now.
No, we don't, because even if you play Serenade.
So you want to get the maximum amount of value out of burning your chance to get into market. They can't get the GTG logically.
So I do have a question. One of the race monitors or someone can answer me. Because FBA was called and then it was deemed not to be FPA-able, is that the word? Does that time still get added back on because Fabio was paused? This is a question I have now, because are we still going past 2 hours technically? This is
Okay, Fabio at the time back, but not Ramond. I said this right now behind the scenes. Marvelous. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Silver Gauntlets.
Thank you, HK. Thank you, Winnie. Oh, other race mod and race monitors.
Yeah, can we just hey, while we're picking up some of the stuff we know about, can we just give a quick shout out to our race monitor?
I think it's Ginger today.
Thank you for Ginger saying. Being a race mod normally involves just setting up the room and taking care of that, but also sometimes it involves dealing with situations like this, so we really appreciate their expertise and assistance.
To compliment Ginger for all their hard work, can we spam the chat with the Silver Gauntlets? Because Fabio has just gotten the Silver Gauntlets. Because subscribers to this channel, it is your legal obligation to spam the Silver Gauntlets in this chat if you are subscribed. If not, we definitely 100% have a legal team standing by. It is in your contract when you sub to this channel. I'm gonna get yelled at for saying that one day, and I know it.
Well, it's the assistant chief meme officer's job to take the fall for being too memey.
Yeah, I gotta cover Dastar's butt sometimes.
And we're monster heading to our next path area here, so we're getting some more interesting information here out of Fire Temple. Now, we don't have any hover booths in sight, so... Oh, crap, I did not... Oh, opponent's Path to Power? Yeah, we,
Ooh,
Yeah, GTG.
GGG. Well, that's interesting because GGG's just Wanderer. I guess the piece could still be there. A piece could still be there.
Piece could be there. We could have iron boots.
Oh lord, don't. I can't say it. I've gotten yelled at by Dastar for hyping up toilet too much.
A key. As a key. Third strength, not strength locked. I like it. I like it.
Third strength. No, yeah.
I like it.
Well,
I like it. No, Wasteland is explicitly hinted dead.
Yeah.
DMC Fairy was a blue bee.
Hammer rocks?
Hammer rocks. That's a possibility.
Could be an item. It would be an item.
Could be an item in Hammer rocks. And if we have an unhinted, we haven't seen all of our hints. Ooh, Ramond actually got a little slow in that Flare Dancer hit. So, just as a little point of order here with the Flare Dancer fight. Thank you for the gift subs, Hell Knight. We appreciate everything you do for our community. You didn't have to do that, but that was a wonderful thing you do for the community.
Hell Knight gifting subs to the Feed Hell Knight Foundation. Sadie, I did send you the seed, though. There is something in Haunted Wasteland.
It's true, we do need more silver gauntlets, you're right.
We always need more silver gauntlets, there's nothing wrong. I've always asked, Hell Knight, why are we the silver gauntlets? Why aren't we like the golden gauntlets, or the Goron bracelet? Why strength 2 specifically?
Silver gauntlets does have a nice ring to it, though.
It does, but I think golden gauntlets would be just a little bit more, you know. Oh, Tobias hopping in on the gifting a sub to Hell Knight. That is
Meta?
golden. That is interesting.
From the challenge cap, I see. Thank you all for supporting the channel, supporting what we do. I like being part of this community. I like being able to commentate here. Happy 1 hour, y'all. So we definitely got key locked keys here in, yeah, we're the younger rebellious sibling that, like, it shops at Hot Topic or something, I don't know. Hey, runners!
Our runners!
Fabio
and Ramond.
Paradox.
Fabio has knocked both of us out of this tournament, by the way.
It's true. Hey, so we have some investment. We have some ego investment here.
Oh yeah, he knocked me out first round.
Yeah, and knocked me out last round. So yeah, we had another bow in the well. So very cool.
Interesting.
So Alfalfa also got knocked out by Fabio. So really, we all have a lot of investment here. But Ramond also had an amazing run, taking out another very strong runner in Cola last round.
Yeah, I tell myself, I did not lose to Fabio. I tactically dodged Nicola.
There you go.
That is what I tell myself.
So yes, these are both great runners. They did an amazing job, and we're really excited to see them. They're on fire.
Literally, Ramond is on fire today.
And hey, trackers. Oh dear. Miraba, whose Twitch name is incorrect on the sheet. Let me fix that and redo that. Let's try that again.
There's missing, the underscore is missing, right?
There we go. Fixed it.
Fuel.
And that's Miraba, Ginger Sunny, and Shannock. And Ginger Sunny, as we previously shouted out, is doing double duty as race monitor and actually doing a pretty decent, pretty hard job today. So thank you. And our restreamer is Hell Knight himself. So thank you very much, Hell Knight. And Sadie unfortunately couldn't join us because of mic issues, but hey, I got to be here with Baby Shark. Baby Shark, this has been a great time and looking forward to seeing how the rest of this run turns out.
I am excited and thank you for coming to CoCom. It's always fun commentating with you. I learn so much when I commentate with you. It's so mind-blowing how much I don't know about this game, despite how many hours I have in it.
And I mean, when we were talking with chat, I learned more things. Like I didn't know about the you can hammer the chest the top of fire. Requiem song is a serenade.
Yes, it was serenade. Which is why Fabio has it and Ramond does not.
Okay, let's see what this is actually an interesting check here on Ramond's side. Let's see what this is. It is not interesting. Okay, so there's nothing at all interesting about Desert Colossus or Spirit at all today, and we do not care.
Ooh,
Okay,
this
so
is reverse. Or reverse in here.
yeah, reverse I think is perfect. There is no issue with crossing bait, because we know we have a direct hint that Spirit is dead. We know that we have Serenade is on Colossus. We know that check is dead. It's not. If you have like 2 gains of experience, which these runners have, maybe 1 or 2 more gains than that, you can start negating that possibility. And we did see the art, it's nothing. And Ramond actually, so that was why Ramond was checking that he was verifying that statement. And yeah, we do have no bottles, that's interesting. No ice rushing for us yet. God, that's actually something I love. I love how rushing ice got neutered in Triforce Blitz, because I love that King's Aura Skip is a thing, because it feels so bad doing like having to go back child, turn in the bottle, come back. I love being able to just jump over King's Aura and do required ice without having to deal with the routing around.
Yeah.
But the automatic just like click ice win button that kind of has developed in the meta was getting very tiring.
Yes, I agree. Although
So,
ice just needs to be deleted sometimes.
shout out to Kari.
That was an interesting reverse wasteland.
Again, these runs are on keyboards, so their setups are going to be adapted for that.
That is true.
And I know that some of the stuff that Ramond is doing, I've seen in a lot of the older setups for Reverse Wasteland. No, keep KZ Skip. KZ Skip is great. I hate having to do the routing.
Yeah, KZ skip is fine, because it is annoying to have to go turn in the letter and then walk all the way back up.
Yeah, I also eyeball reversing.
We're just talking about deleting Ice Cavern itself, not your ice. Well, I'm down with that. It is hot where I am at the moment, so.
Yeah, the setups with setups for Reverse Wasteland, a lot of them were developed by several years ago by runners who are dedicated Ocarina speedrunners, and they require things like frame perfect side hops to be consistent. And so if you sink into the sand, you have to. So if you sink into the sand, you start losing time, and then you lose your distance, and then you fall into the sand. And then you void out again. And honestly, just learning to do it on visuals is very, very consistent once you see it. I think we explained it. Me, Doc Keeps, and someone else. I think it might have been Chuckles. Were in chat with Melqui and just explaining it to her in probably the least helpful way. And we got her to do Reverse Wasteland for the first time. With 3 very unhelpful people.
I can see Doc and Chuckles being very not helpful in that situation. Doc specifically. But I recently just learned how to do
I don't see the animus against KZ skip. It's not that bad. It's B1 skip light.
It's honestly easier than B1 skip in my opinion.
No, that's what I said. It's B1 skip light.
It's like definitely not as precise as B1. Depending on the setup you use, it can be annoying to get the right. Like,
shout out another Silver Gauntlets team member. If you're having trouble with it, check out a Laga2 setup. It is a really good basis to begin with. It's how I started learning it. It's how I started seeing quote unquote what I was looking for.
I think the Laga2 actually has.
Hey, it's a long shot.
That is.
That's an interesting one.
That's interesting.
That's not.
I don't think that can be Wanderer.
What can it be Wanderer for, even?
Oh no, Jax. You don't think it's that?
No. I don't think...
You don't think it's that horrible place, do you?
No, I don't think it is. Because
Oh.
that is hookshot luck.
That is,
So it has
yeah,
to be a
that is
place that can
hookshot
be.
luck.
You know,
Shh,
actually,
Benji, we don't speak of that place.
you
We
know,
don't speak of that accursed place.
actually, it could be water central bow target.
I thought we just said we don't speak of that place.
You know, that's better. That's better. I like that better.
I like that better. Yeah, that Tunic Wanderer, I like that better.
Yeah, I like that better as a wanderer.
We don't speak of that place that is under a lake. Under a vast, as the hint says, under a vast lake.
Under a vast lake. Yeah, actually, this is something where that Tunic actually brings up a thought that I've had about, you know, meta and anti-meta play. One thing I've been thinking about with CSMC and CTMC is value of trying to go for, when you know fire's on the table, the value of trying to go for 6 cards.
That happened to me yesterday. Because I knew where my Goron Tunic was, and I knew where a wallet was, and I wasn't going to get any of them because they were on Big Goron and 50 Skulls respectively. So I'm just like, well, I guess I'll just open up some small chests and try to get as much health as I can.
Yeah, and being able to look at... Yeah, being able to... Yeah, so being able to get that Logic Tunic, yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about that the other day, because you end up on such short health amounts on CTMC and CSMC. I think that with a very short amount of health, you may actually want to try gathering more cards. Yeah, 5 is really minimum. You can't do it on 4. Learned that. Yeah, he's getting the rhythm really well. Like, look at that. Look at the precision of where he's dropping those bombs. Exactly the same spot every time.
Yeah, I need to work on this. I may have gotten it yesterday, but I only got it by, like, the skin of my hair.
The skin of your hair?
That's not how the saying goes.
Yeah, see, look at that. That's gorgeous.
That is nice.
Not only was that the timing really good, not only did Volvagia cooperate, which is, again, Volvagia is fine 8 out of 9 times, right?
To answer Iron Thunder, Ramond's not going to go into Forest because he does not have Song of Time or a bow.
He is going to go into Fire because he now has that Goron Tunic, so he can do what Favio did in 40 seconds at his leisure. Ooh!
God, no. No. We just talked about this, about not needing to do Ice Cavern game. Why are we... Why? No.
Honestly, with all of those Wanderers outstanding. Yeah, Rush Ice.
Yeah. Interesting thing, I don't know who's tracking Ramond. Does Ramond still have the Zora Tunic? I think that was something that he lost.
Bombs, hook, letter.
Hammer.
No, he did go back to get the Zora Tunic.
Okay.
Bombs, hook, letters.
ZL. Hammer. Did we get the hammer?
I don't know. Like, it's just
hammer,
very...
hook. Hammer, hook.
We have 5 things there for
bombs.
I mean, I'm still assuming on bombs. Bombs are still an
How does
assumption.
Epona's fit into this?
Epona's fit into it, but Epona's...
Because
Epona's
is path.
somehow...
Epona is path, period.
Maybe Epona is just the only way we can get a tunic.
But then the tunic should be path, not wanderer.
Well, if there's tunic and wallet. Like, if somehow all of our ways to get tunic and wallet are behind Epona.
I guess.
I mean, that makes sense to me. Yeah, like it has to be it, right?
Maybe it's not Rudo's letter and fire.
Maybe something else, but like I like Rudo's letter here. This seems to be about the right length.
So do I. I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying there is the possibility because I know I say this and then I don't follow it, but always full clear your way of the heroes. Maybe not as much in Triforce Blitz because you are on a time limit, but do take some time to do a little bit more checks after you just get the item. That is very hypocritical because I think I did not do that the other day. I got the item and bailed. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
we're out.
Yeah. I mean, same, but full clear your heroes except when you don't.
Yeah, except for when you don't. And then you miss an item there and you're just like, damn it. No,
Rob Draven, the reverse wasteland that you saw Ramond do is not in logic.
That is just something we can do.
It's something that people often do because it's convenient. But it is not in logic.
Yeah, Requiem only leads to 80, and it's too high to be 80 at this point.
Yeah, I'm really feeling...
I'm feeling the ice.
Yeah, I'm feeling ice, honestly. I think that... I can believe that Epona is just all 2 nicks behind Epona.
When did we get the claim check?
It was in the back of... It was in the Lon Ranch tower.
Oh, okay.
He's picking up the song. He also just... Yeah, I think he's picking up the song. Actually, I like that. He's about to go back child, and as we previously talked about, you're gonna be getting, you get stuck sometimes.
Oh yeah, child... well, you don't have prelude, at least.
Ramond, what are you?
I'm trying to think about what is in Forest? What is the Sari is needed for here?
Oh no, Ramond is second guessing himself. He's standing in the right place.
Well, he got the Rudo's letter. Oh,
he didn't get the song.
That's
he didn't get the song, and he forgot to get the song, and he's second guessing himself with the potentials for these paths. I hope he's saved.
Well, there's a lot of time. I'm just trying to think of what Sari, because Sari is his Wanderer. I know I shouldn't be pondering on it because it's just Wanderer. But what is in Forest?
What is in Forest?
Yeah, what is in Forest?
Let's see. No, we don't have any sort of path for Forest, so...
Well, we have Sari as Wanderer.
Sari as Wanderer. Yeah, that's true. We have Sari as Wanderer. Honestly, with Sari as Wanderer, I'm just thinking, Ganon's Castle.
You're saying it's Forest for Ganon's Castle access?
Yeah. It always does that. This is something we've noticed that whenever it wants you to get Ganon's Castle access, it picks Forest.
But the hook shot's already path, so
yeah.
it's...
But it picks it just likes Ganon's Castle access, and oh, comms, please look at Discord. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so we have a statement from we do have a statement from the race mods now. Since Ramond's softlock was not covered by FPA, the time that Favio spent pause will be subtracted from his final times. That's about 9 minutes and 37 seconds. And if this does go to 2 hours, Favio will be allowed to play till 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 37 seconds. Ramond will have to stop at 2 hours.
Yeah, Ramond will have
So that is our official statement.
But at the moment, Ramond is still in the lead, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately.
Well,
We want game 2. I want no game 3. I want game 3. I want more Triforce Blitz.
yeah, Triforce Blitz is wonderful, and we want to see as much of it as we can.
Yeah. And like I said, Fabio has knocked me out of this. No hard feelings, but it's
So you want to make him work for it, is what you're saying?
well, I was gonna say something along the lines of burn and suffer, but that came off a little rude. I guess work for it would be the better term there. Alright, so Fabio's also gonna go to GG, gonna get the long shot, gonna get the Goron tunic here.
He's gonna show us the rest of it as well with his complete kit. He can do everything except for the famed toilet.
But iron boots are not real.
Iron boots aren't real, can't hurt us.
Water temple's not real, it can't hurt us.
Well,
Ramond is turning in the letter. This is a nice play.
yeah, he is pushing towards ice.
Or we're setting up ice here. You know what? Interesting. Where the hell is Wisdom?
Yeah, Wisdom is actually still very much on the table here. With,
it's interesting that I understand power is 6 and it is a low-ish compared to other things. It is a low-ish step. But why haven't you gone to find Wisdom yet? I know a lot of your hints are pointing you towards power, but it's free game, guys. It's free real estate.
Yeah, Wisdom just has very poor hinting. I think that one thing I think that I'm surprised neither of our runners have done is go check scale. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so this means that our hover boots.
Oh my god, what is this GTG? It's stacked.
Okay, so that's the hover boots are allowing us to do Volvagia without having to climb all the way up. Nice, nice.
I wonder if that's just the Wanderer.
Potential.
Well, the issue with Volv is Volv wasn't a key, so you can technically get to the top of fire without beating Volv.
Yeah,
so
but it be
it just means they're not required. Hovers aren't required to beat Volv.
Yeah, we have everything we need to get to the top of fire right now.
Yeah. Well, Ramond did it, depending on bows.
Yeah, but when I say we, I mean us.
True. Oh, we're going back to bottom of the well.
Hmm. Well, we know there's nothing of any interest here because Fabio went with
ZL.
ZL, yes.
I thought there was something in here on ZL locked.
Oh, bow.
Yeah.
That'll actually be helpful for Ramond.
Oh yeah. I wonder if he'll go into forest now. You think it could just be in forest?
Honestly, as far as we're trying to figure out with this, we're going to have to look at the we're gonna have to look at the tape. We're just gonna hope that's not a problem, and if it is, we'll have to turn it over to the race mods and to the tournament organizers is the answer. So right now we're just gonna focus on what our runners are doing instead of what could happen.
I'm trying to think of where this wisdom piece is. So the only wisdom hint we had was Kakariko, and that is Nocturne and Bomb Bag.
A bottle? Oh, that's very good for Fabio.
Oh, Fabio. Oh, Fabio. Maybe he'll just go to ice after this.
Oh, he would, I don't want to say he's going to ice, but that would, push him hard to ice.
It's a big push.
Particularly with the addition of that scale that makes rounding over there much easier.
It does. Stop yawning. I've learned my lesson not to commentate before like noon. Well, I'm so used to commentating at night.
Well, yeah, because
like,
you
evening.
only yeah. Again, just yeah. Again, I'll try and bring some energy. I'll try and bring the energy. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I've got the energy here.
OT is Bolero. We still that's the other cop. Oh my lord, we've seen that since like the
Yes, we
beginning
saw
of
it.
the
Yes,
game.
as Favio did do an early adult lake, which I love adult back lake hints. Just
Oh, so do
tier.
I find it just a little easier because you can backwalk just a little easier to get.
Yeah, you can cut more corners without having to deal with the fact that there's water there. Make natural disasters work for you.
Make the Zora's lakes getting dried up work for you.
Exactly.
They're all dead. It doesn't matter.
They're frozen. They're just fish pops.
They're fish pups.
Fishicles.
Fishicles? Oh lord. Random, totally out of left field here, but marine biologists use things to attract sharks, and they're called chumsicles because they're chum and it's all just frozen together.
Nice.
Just chuck them in the water.
Yeah, 3 wisdom paths are also power paths. That seems pretty likely at this point. Again, I'm gonna lean on a potential for it could be Ganon's castle. Ooh, so we have someone who says, pretend I don't know anything about this tournament or these settings or the update to the random that allowed these settings to happen. Catch me up. So welcome to Triforce Blitz. Triforce Blitz is a scavenger hunt where we're trying to find 3 items in the dungeons. They are the Triforces of Power, Wisdom, and Courage. And you have to find these items based on some pretty heavy hinting. So our current hints that we have right now are that there are 6 items that are hard required to get to the Triforce, or 3 that are hard required to get to Triforce of Wisdom, and 1 item that is hard required to get to the Triforce of Courage. We have a hard required found the Triforce of Courage that was in Deku Tree, which was hard required Kukiri Sword because we are in closed Deku mode. Right now we are seeing Favio go check Shadow Temple to see if Shadow Temple is our has.
This could be wisdom.
This could be wisdom. We have Nocturne, Dins, and
Hookshot.
Triforces. Triforces. It has to be in the dungeon.
The only thing that would put me off on this shadow play is that hovers are in a wanderer location, not a path location.
The first two checks are very strong here.
That's what I'm saying. I literally think it just has to be the first 2 checks, and I think the third item is the hookshot here.
Yes, this is a 3-piece Triforce hunt. The hints are based around those 3 pieces, and they're very strong, and they're all in dungeons.
And there's a bunch of settings that are a little bit different from standard. So the shortcut is on in Forest and Jabu, meaning the elevator is automatically down in Forest, and the 1 chunk of Jabu is there, so you can go straight to Baronade.
Nocturne is path.
Nocturne was in a path location.
And so is Magic, so I think this is not the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
The bomb bag, we don't know if the bomb bag's path to wisdom.
The bomb bag is very strong path. We don't even have a confirmation of that. Oh, there's 2 Sphere 0 magics. Never mind. Corrected.
It still could be. Because the cack is path to wisdom. The bomb bag doesn't necessarily need to be. Well, if the hookshot's path.
Yeah, bomb bag is required for power. Again, I'm strongly assuming that bomb bag is our path is on a path, because bomb bag is bomb bag. We have not seen bomb bags. Spirit, there's a shortcut in, I think, almost every dungeon.
It's a shortcut in Spirit. It is the, so you don't actually, it's really interesting, because you don't logically need Strength 2 to get into Adult Spirit because of it.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen the last bomb bag is the trick. And having not seen that last bomb bag is the one thing that I'm...
Right. Water does not have a shortcut because water is water. Oh, there are also no boss keys in this mode. Is boss keysy. So there's nothing stopping you from walking into Water Temple with a long shot in the iron boots and saying, "Hi, Morpha, bye, Morpha."
Yeah. Again, I don't hate this out of Favio, but I don't love it either. Again, given knowledge, this is not the worst idea, but I think that given that hovers were Wanderer, I think that would turn me off of going to Shadow. Wanderer hovers is a fire indication, or that's fire or that's forest.
Yeah. So to answer Seaflare's question, Triforce Blitz is supposed to be fast, as in the Blitz. So actually, you only have 2 hours to find all 3 of your pieces. So instead of counting up to 2 hours, we count down from 2 hours. But in this case, because of some FBA shenanigans, Fabio is allowed to go to 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 37 seconds. And ooh, Fabio fell there. I get a little...
Yes,
that's
so
Monka-esque there.
Yes, so the advantages of the Triforce Blitz mode are, 1, it's fast. 2, you are going to be having to think very hard about logic and execute your tricks well. And you're not to be doing some tricks that are maybe not getting a ton of play out. So there's our Triforce piece. As we expected, that is our Triforce of power.
Okay. Dog. It is a bird on a bush.
Yeah, I don't... Cactus Wisdom is bombs, yeah. So, yeah, I think we can definitely say for sure this is not really the best place to be. I think Ramond may actually get all 3 pieces here if we're looking at Forest Temple, because Forest Temple is the one we were very interested in.
Well, I was interested in it. Yeah, I honestly at this point would just throw out the Shadow here because it's...
Yeah, Shadow is not really where you want to be right now. Again, like, hovers are way too deep. I could buy the first 2 checks in spot checking the first 2 in Shadow for Wisdom. Because you don't have a clear idea of what's going on with bombs. But I can't endorse going past the first 2 checks.
Yeah, neither can I, because those hovers are not path, they're in a Wanderer location.
Power was in the ever-popular ice map chest.
Oh, there's a big chest here, but I don't think this is it.
Yeah, there you go, there's our Wanderer. So, Pona's Wanderer to get that hover, to get that either the much better Goron Tunic in GTG, leave, Fabio, you have the right idea, or the wallet here in Shadow Temple, both of which would allow you to do. Wanderer Hint, that's a great question, Seaflare. Wanderer Hint is saying you need an item that you need is a playthrough item you need to complete the seed. However, there is more than one way to logically do it, so it's not hard required. So in this case, Fabio does not need to get that wallet to be able to beat Bobagia to get Rudo's letter to go get the power piece. He doesn't need to get Goron Tunic from GTG. The Goron Tunic in GTG is a much better idea. However, he does need to get either the Bobagia piece. He does need to get either the Goron Tunic or the wallet to be able to get the Bobagia piece. The Rudo's letter off of Bobagia.
Thing is, Saria's is Wanderer because Saria's is to get into Forest, but Saria's does not actually hard lock Minuet.
Wallet was in the Shadow on top of the Spike Room.
Did Fabio forget that he has rewards, or does he have it?
Yes, he did. Well, you don't need it, but you as Fabio showed, you don't need it, but logically you do. And actually, you do end up needing it more often than not in Triforce Blitz because you have very, very low health often.
Because in these settings, you don't open small chests because bomb chews are in big chests. We do love bomb chews in big chests.
Thank you, Lagatua. Yeah, we are way too deep for this to make any sense as a location.
I don't know why Fabio's even here, to be honest, not to throw shade, but like, where do you get the idea that the piece is here?
This is far too deep. This is a separate setting from bomb chews and logic, yes.
Yes. Bomb chews are not in logic, but Lagatua has worked his wizarding magic and has made them to be able to put into bomb chews. Wisdom is in fire.
Yeah, I think you have wisdom is in fire. I think I could buy that.
Oh, that makes sense. It's the bomb bag, the hammer, the hook shot.
Well, Epona's.
No. Epona's is on the path to power.
Yeah, but Epona to get the tunic.
Right, but you need a hook shot.
Tunic, hammer.
But you need a hook shot to get Epona's.
Okay.
The Bolero song is hard hookshot locked because the other hookshot, Epona's, and the hovers are all locked by a hookshot to begin with.
Yeah, so I think we're actually no, though it's not deep fire.
Well,
I think it's forest. Maybe? I don't know. That can't be forest. No,
did
bombs?
anyone actually go and check the first 2 checks in fire?
Yes.
Okay. I was about to say, because it can be there, because
yeah,
that doesn't
forest is only 2 steps. We have plenty of options there. I still think I'm still feeling Ganon's castle here.
Ganon's castle could be it. The only thing with Ganon's is...
bombs are required to get us to any of our dungeons.
Yeah, so it's automatic. Well, no, because of the Kokiri sword.
Which was in Zora's River.
Right, but that's Kokiri is the Deku is just 1, meaning you don't.
Kokiri sword is on Zora's River, which is bomb locked. Hook and open grotto. Point taken. Point taken.
Yeah, we forget hooks and open grotto. But then, so this how is Courage 1 if you need bomb bag and Kokiri sword?
Oh, point taken. Point taken.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like,
point taken. Point taken. Never mind.
There must be a scale just somewhere. There must be just a scale that's not in GTG.
No, you don't grab Cave Sword as a adult. Do you? Yeah, you grab Cave Sword as adult. Yeah, you can grab it as adult.
Can you logically get that as adult?
Yes, you can.
Oh. Okay.
As with hover boots.
But hover boots are so far locked in logic.
But it doesn't matter.
True, they're Wanderer.
Hover boots are Wanderer to get the Cave Sword?
Oh lord. Oh god, no.
No, the bombs are really readily available. You can just do that.
Yeah, so Ganon's at most is a minimum of 1 this seed. There's no getting around it. It could be in...
3 keys available in fire without hammers, so you can't go up the elevator. Yeah. So it's bombs, a hookshot, Epona's.
Oh, yeah. If you can go up the elevator without a hammer.
Okay.
Interesting. Fire's back on the table now. I don't think anybody went up the elevator.
Yeah, that is one thing. I like the big chests with gold trim out better.
Oh yeah.
I do sometimes have trouble with the key chest texture.
Playing League has made me miss texture.
Yeah,
I do like the gilded chest key texture better than this one.
But I miss the big chest texture.
Yeah, the gilded, the big key texture. For the small keys, they're just in tiny boss key chests.
Okay, Bobby was dipping out of forest. Because you blink and you miss it. It's like, okay, so one, we're just yelling at him for being in shadow, and then he's finishes forest courtyard and realizes that forest is too thin.
Yeah, I think, forest is too thin. I think fire's the right play here.
Yeah, but he also needs to get into an ice map.
Is this an ice play here?
I mean, he has the bottle. He doesn't have to go back child.
He has a scale.
He's a scale, he has a bottle, he doesn't have to go back child.
I think this is a nice play.
I think out of efficiency, if you know you need to be in fire...
This is a nice play.
Yeah. I mean, this would be fire or ice, but if you had a bead on fire, you do fire first, because then you can go, out and back, but yeah, this is ice. And that makes sense, you know it's there.
Yes, 2 Triforce pieces can be in the same dungeon, but in these settings, with the numbers we have, it's very unlikely.
It is not in the same dungeon in this particular set, but we have seen this. We've seen this
All
before.
3 can be in the same dungeon.
All 3 can be next to each other in the bottom of the well. And you can all be deployed and go do something else with your evening.
I refer to the... Ooh, God, was it the March, April asyncs? I can spoil it, right? Because it was so long ago. All 3 of the pieces were in Spirit, but the path count numbers was like 3, 15, and 16. And I'm like, how the hell does that work?
Pure key logic, baby.
One was a child spirit, the other 2 were an adult spirit. You could have all 3 be in light trial. The game does like to put pieces in light trial for whatever reason. Maybe because it's light trial. Oof, this is a nice... Oh! Nice.
Yeah, I like that setup. Again, the main thing if you are missing something there, what you're missing is that the jump slash is you actually get a different distance to your jump slash if you're holding forward on the stick and if you're holding your stick neutral.
Where was he? POTUS was on Bolero.
Yes, Fabio's overtime, 9 minutes and 37 seconds.
Well, we're not into overtime yet.
We're not even close to overtime, though.
No, we still got 20 minutes, but yes.
Yeah,
that
again...
stupid skip is the reason you stopped playing. Well... I'm sorry?
Yeah.
You're missing...
You're missing out. It's like, it's not,
peer
again,
pressure.
not peer pressure, but, it's...
Yeah, no peer pressure, but... Oh, hello! Hello, golden gauntlets. Is that strength locked?
Is that strength locked? I don't think it is. This is all Wanderer.
No, that is not. Ooh.
Yeah, we can't get a opponent without a hook shot, so.
Well, it doesn't matter. They can't. That strength 3 can't lead to anything, so.
Yeah.
So it's just nice to have. Also, Ramond is in Ganon's castle.
Yep. We'll see if there's anything interesting here.
You know, Shadow Trial 2 is Yep, I was just about to say. I think Shadow Trial 2 is 3. I think this could be it.
Nope, it's Slingshot.
I'm like, quick math. I think Shadow Trial 2 is 3. But it's not. So.
Where are you going?
Where am I going? Nowhere.
Okay, good.
I mean, I'm going crazy. That's what's happening. Here. But I think we're all just going crazy a little bit on the inside.
Oh, we're going into
Ganon's castle?
Ganon's castle. We're checking Spirit Trial.
I don't think it can be in Spirit Trial. I think it's too little.
It's too many.
Spirit Trial? It would
no,
just
Spirit Trial,
be...
pardon me. Not Spirit Trial.
No,
Light
Trial is too many. Spirit Trial is just, depending on how the game wants you to get into Ganon's castle, it's either hook, I
I think it's just hook.
I think it's just hook.
Yeah, so it's literally.
It's 1.
Yeah, I
Ganon's
think
Castle is hard locked as 1, either via Deku completion or via Force.
No, it's 0 steps. It's 0 steps because you can either use the bombs or the hook shot.
Oh right, DC is a thing. DC is a dungeon. This is too. Fabio must know this is too many.
He might not. I mean, again, that bomb bag is still a big question mark. Like, again, it feels locked. Like, it feels locked. It feels locked to me.
Yeah, it's 2 dungeon reward, so you obviously start with a dungeon reward. So it is, you just need to beat 1 extra dungeon to get into Ganon's Castle.
Oh yeah, this is way too many. Get out of here.
I found that out the hard way the first time I ever played Triforce Blitz. I thought it was 2 medallion bridge.
Not 2 rewards. Yeah.
I literally sat there for like 2.5 hours going, where the hell is all my items? And then I quit, looked at the log and said, how the hell do you expect me to get into Ganon's? Then I reread the rules and I'm like, I see.
That's how I see. I see.
I almost didn't continue to play Triforce Blitz after that, but then I gave it another shot.
My first Triforce Blitz was that infamous early async where it was a 0 before Wanderers, where it was a 0 path spirit, Bell Spirit.
Whoa.
I thought it was dumb.
That one.
I was not dumb. I just
I didn't submit a time for that one because I don't think I actually found any pieces.
I was not dumb. That was just really, really weird.
We must praise Alaga2O for implementing Wanderer hints.
Agreed. Oh, that's why you're doing this first. Okay. Okay.
Are we getting blue fire?
Blue fire.
The unfreezing King's Aura?
If you're not sure and you can get the KZ unfreeze. Okay, okay. Oh god, terrible thought. No, wait, never mind. I think I just proved to myself that that definitely is a single path on the case sword. Never mind. We had the hint. Never mind. Just ignore me. I haven't had my coffee again. I need more coffee.
Oh, I need more coffee.
But I'll have to wait until after the match because I'm not leaving.
Yep.
I'm not leaving this with them.
I have a wireless headset. I could walk to the kitchen, but then I can't see what's going on. So.
Exactly. I'm not leaving this until it's over. It's too good.
It's too spicy.
Let's see how big this is.
What the hell is in here?
Nice arrows! Nice arrows!
Nice!
Where will Ramond go after Forest is empty? That's a great question.
Fire. Well, I want him to go to fire. I don't know if he's actually gonna go. I can't read his mind.
Oh, please.
Oh, this is a big chest. Pausies.
Boomerang.
Nice.
For all of our foolish Japanese.
I'm gonna get crushed by the board. Oof.
Why are you going out? Oh, is he not done a
Or
fan?
Maybe he hasn't done anything.
Oh, doing this side first with the blue fire.
Are we getting this? We're getting. I'm sorry. Is that the first skull you have gotten all seed?
That seems. Sure, why not?
It's Triforce Blitz.
I mean, at that point though, like.
It's really even worth it.
At that point, just leave it.
Yeah, like.
Like I may not have my opinions about how you should just like. About collecting about how like collector skulls on the way. Oh, that's 9. Okay, that's fine. That's.
I'm talking about Ramond. Ramond had what? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I have opinions about that.
Watch this. 2. What is this?
I may have opinions about how you should do skull. But those are opinions. But like, if you've already gone this far, just commit to the bit.
So, Fabio gonna get the second piece here. I'm really hoping he kind of just bails here and just
He
goes
will.
to
I mean, there's
fire.
nothing else. I'm not sure where else he'd go, but maybe fire. I think fire would be on his list, I think.
Bam!
Where are we heading, Fabio?
We're getting blue fire. Because apparently Ramond is a madman. That's why. Let's see there.
Yeah, Fabio, you know this is deep. What are you doing? My friend. My man. Yeah, Fabio is...
I know Fabio has an extra 9.5 minutes, but still.
Yeah, but Fabio should maybe consider, maybe he's just not a morning person, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the only reason we're starting this early is because of Ramond being from Austria. If I remember correctly.
Because we know this is Prelude, which probably has minimal utility at this point. What could even be on schools here? I mean, if he's looking for, like, some direction towards Wisdom, that could be it. I mean, Wisdom, like, we're guessing right now that Wisdom is, Okay, so actually, I think that I kind of get Ramon's, Ooh, I need to try that glitchless jump. That looks really good.
That actually looks kind of easy.
Yeah, because I've been doing a setup that's, out of a, individual level runners, setups that involves, ESS turns, and that's pretty inconsistent.
Yeah, I can't do ESS. Well, I can because I have controller drift. My controller will ESS turn me around all the time.
Ooh.
Oh,
Self-ESS.
Yeah, because I have really bad drift on my sticks. So my stick, I think, is always slightly pushed up by like 1 or 2. So when I'm climbing vines, I have to pull down for my thing to actually stop moving. I have fallen off. I have gotten bonked by many of the Walchulas in Deku because of that. And occasionally when I'm standing still, if I'm standing still and facing the camera, Link will just turn himself around. I'm like, cool!
That's good. Icebreaker alcohol or canned air, please. Your stick was well, thank you. Yeah, Ramond may be going fire. That would be a very strong play here.
No, we're just getting the skull.
Oh.
Or maybe we'll go up, I don't know.
Well, I think we're going to be seeing a canon of skulls here, although, again, like we said, there's not really much that could be there, yeah?
On skulls? Yeah.
I mean, for a Mon situation, that makes more sense, because it's a cack path. I think we've sussed out that it has to be the strength, probably the bombs. But from Fabio's position, I'm not sure how much,
Oh, Fabio's getting 10 skulls.
Well, yeah, he's turning that in. It's actually more unusual to see a Kakariko path, because, path is a... Where are we headed, Fabio?
Where are we heading, Fabio? We're heading Child.
Child? Hmm.
Ooh, we're back
I
in
don't
DC. Why are we
see
back in DC?
Skulls, easy skulls.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, has, Hey, Alfalfa Field, I have a question for you. Pixel shot and keyboard.
Oh. No, that's a thing.
Is that a thing that is something that would be desirable?
Alfalfa has never pulled it off, therefore it is impossible. I think the only other person I was gonna say, I think I've seen FMZ do it before. That's the only other keyboard player I know of. I think I've seen him. I don't know. I think I've seen them do it once. I wanna say during S4.
Yeah, because I would say that one thing Fabio's been through the well. One thing I would say, I was doing chickens.
We're doing chickens.
I think both of our runners are
is...
confused about what this path is.
Well, okay, so so in CAC, what we have found was magic, nocturne, bombs.
Magic we found a second copy of, so it's not that. Nocturne doesn't make any dang sense, so it's bombs.
Well, I think that's why Fabio went to Shadow.
Exactly.
But didn't find anything, and I don't, because I think, because obviously it's 2D. We know it's 2D. I don't know if Fabio necessarily knew that at the time.
Yeah, I think he was working that out as he went.
So I don't know. I think they're thinking that they're missing something.
Yeah, that looks like this is a I'm missing something play.
Which between getting the 10 skulls and doing the chickens. Because CAC wisdom is literally the only thing we have. So I'm assuming there's a lot of, especially with the amount of wanderer hints we have, I'm assuming there's a lot of overlap between wisdom and power.
Yeah, that's the... I think that I'm happy with the idea of going back up fire. Of course, it's also like one of the less desirable places. Looks like...
Is this back to forest, or is this...
I mean, this is also where you'd warp for fire, so we'll see.
That's what I was like, is this back to forest or is this fire?
Yeah, forest.
No, back to forest. Which we know is nothing, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll see. Ramond's resetting, so yeah, I think we may be seeing a... I don't know, this is gonna be a very interesting finish. Of course, it doesn't help that we have Bolero on OoT, which makes fire the least healing place to go. I'm not sure why you'd be going child at all, though, because we know that...
Chickens.
He's done chickens.
Has Ramond done chickens?
Yes.
Okay.
Going child at all seems questionable here because... Oh, that's a good reason to go back forest.
Oh yeah, heavy covers.
That's pretty...
Sorry. Or no, the Hyrule Castle. I thought Hyrule Castle fair. Hyrule Castle was hinted dead. Hyrule Castle was hinted foolish. Right?
Yes.
Right, I'm not seed bleeding that into existence.
Hyrule
Castle! There we go. It was in DC and already. What is that bird?
That
is a chicken, actually.
Huh,
Bird.
I like it. I like that chicken.
Well, chickens are birds, technically.
Oh, Ramond is going back to Deku.
Oh, that's right.
That
Ramond
hurts.
did finish Deku. This does hurt.
Thinking about Goma potentially, considering the location of that slingshot.
Hey, did Fabio beat Forest?
No.
Okay. I don't. Okay, I'm just. I couldn't remember.
It's Ramond's beautiful art. That is a...
Oh, that's interesting.
No, I can see that. I like the thought that maybe you just missed it on Goma, but yeah, I can also see not wanting to try and bet yourself off a cliff. Like, there's definitely a big risk in trying to bet yourself off a cliff. Like, oh well, obviously Fabio did this a million years ago. Maybe you did the same thing you did. Maybe you're both just like dancing around, like both of you. You're like, oh well, I skipped Goma. Well, I skipped Goma. Well, I skipped Goma.
It's Goma skip.
Yeah, I think we have kind of come down to it's in fire. Like deeper in fire.
It has to be in fire. We've literally almost full cleared everything else, to be fair.
We have the only path of wisdom we have is bombs.
The only dungeon we haven't seen because we can't logically get into, well, actually can't get into it, period, is water. So
So we need 1 second.
Watch it just be in water.
Just water is not actually foolish today.
What? It's not actually foolish. That we just been tiptoeing around the iron boots. The long shot is just Wanderer in the.
Just in a wanderer location.
The long shot was just as Wanderer because it's in
Yeah, I'm assuming we're looking at those hovers being wanderer and having other ways to climb to the top of fire and or we're just looking at the grunt tunic. The grunt tunic is the actual wanderer item most likely, considering how dumb that wallet location is. Well, Ramond's got about another minute and a half. And I think the odds of him making his way into fire before then is slim to none. It's just a little too far away.
Fabio's got about 10 minutes, I don't think. Well, he's already in the Po loop, and so, considering you don't actually have to do the entirety of Forest, you just have to beat up 2 Poes to beat Forest.
Ooh, cute. I like that.
Oh, Fabio didn't beat up these.
I like that, though. You can do here. One of the things you can do here, if your keys work out, you can use Forward's Wind to jump back up to the top.
Yeah, I do know you can do that, but
it's so rare you can do this. It's really cool when you can.
I know. This is a lot of the runners going shit. Where have I gone yet?
Honestly, Fabio's got a shot at this. Fabio has a real shot at this because he's going to wrap this up. He's only got a couple more checks left here. And he's got, like we said, about 10 minutes. Yeah, Ramond's just gonna try and get to stop. Alright, and that is Ramond done.
Starting Fabio's extra time. And I think, okay, there we go.
Well, neither runner has a beat on fire, but you know who doesn't have
Ramond?
Literally anywhere else to go?
Does Ramond not know that he needs to stop, or is he just opening Shadow because?
Well,
I guess Ramond can keep looking for the piece if he's finished in race time. I should actually probably just go up there right now.
it is extra time because we had an FPA call that got
Well, both of them have finished, so I'm assuming, technically speaking, if Ramond doesn't find anything, which he's not going to, in here. The thing with Triforce Blitz is there is nothing stopping you from continuing to go after 2 hours. It's just if you do find the piece after 2 hours, you cannot report it.
We'll take care of it, C-Flare. Let the race mod handle it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Fabio stopped probably because he doesn't know what's going on. Fair play agreement. There is a kind of code of conduct we have where if you have a crash or a difficulty with your seed, your technology that is not a known soft lock, you can have a pause to recover your progress. It was called earlier, and we have, but it was ruled a known soft lock. So although Ramond's continuing on in Shadow, probably just out of curiosity and also for the stream value. Thank you, Ramond. He's not gonna. Nothing he does here will count towards his progression to seed. It was called for the soft lock talking to Pierre in Child Lake. Do not talk to Pierre. Pierre is bad.
Pierre is a bitch.
You heard it here first, folks.
Pierre is a bitch. I can list out so many other bad words, but we'll keep it at bitch.
Yes. You're welcome if you have any other questions about our TLAs around here on TSG.
Some might say I am down for... Well, actually, let me rephrase that. Yes, fuck Pierre.
Yeah, talking to Pierre can have a soft lock. Benuro is the scarecrow that you play the song for. Pierre is the scarecrow behind him.
Here's the scarecrow that pops up when you play the scarecrow song. Alright, we're probably gonna beat Phantom again and then bail out of here.
Yeah, well, there's nothing else to do after that. Yeah, I think that Fabio has a shot because there's literally nothing else for him to do.
Mara plugging in the free SGL. Plugging in SGL. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know anything about SGL this year, so I can't make any statements on that.
Yes, I believe it. So SGL is the Speed Gaming Live tournament. Is the
That has actual money involved.
Yes, and actually, if you can travel, there is actually a live tournament. Free share, Pierre, bounties and big chest. You have I think it's 3 stone bridge, 2 vanilla medallion for your boss key.
No, lax.
Lax for your boss key, pardon me. Yeah, lax is vanilla.
I thought the vanilla boss key was at the top of the climb.
And again, like, we can again shout out Lagatua, creator of Triforce Blitz, for being very helpful.
Oh yeah, putting bomb shoes in big chests. Who would have thought, right?
I mean, everyone has asked for it, and
I know.
it's delivered. It just gives us more bait to be excited about. Well, let's see. We've got about 5 minutes left for Fabio to chase down his piece. Again,
Fire. Can someone message Ramond and ask him to go to fire?
No, we don't have to. No.
I mean, he's technically not, you know.
Racing, but yeah. But there's literally nothing else for Fabio to do. I think that's where he's heading. We'll see if he has enough time to climb.
If not, this will, the win will go to Ramond, and we will head into Game 3, which I believe is later today.
Yeah, scheduled for later today with another all-star cast of commentators, including Lagatua and Spell.
Said,
The 2 of the creators of Triforce Blitz. We'll just let them sit in we got 5 more minutes, we can be patient.
Yeah, it is at 3 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central European summertime.
Going back to Shadow? Ooh, this is not faster. Stop it.
Stop it.
Well, I guess we might be getting our Game 3, everybody.
No,
We're good. Welcome to Game 3, everyone.
We're getting Game 3, folks.
Everyone, we're getting Game 3.
We're getting Game 3.
So who's looking forward to Game 3? I think we all should be.
I will be driving during Game 3. Will I be there by the end of... No, I will be driving during Game 3. So...
Yeah, this is far too deep. This feels bad. The last piece is in fire. We know this for almost for sure.
Can someone go ping Spell to unlock the spoiler log for us when this is done? I know Spell has done that in the past, so...
Fabio, what are you doing?
Taking a boat ride, apparently. Not taking a boat ride? No.
Taking a boat ride.
Ooh, why is this?
Ooh. Yeah, this just feels very bad because we know that...
Can I make a joke about almost watching Alexis there for a second?
Oh no.
That's how choppy it was.
Mm.
So let me insert joke, really bad joke.
Yeah.
About French internet. And Fabio's not even French.
Yep. But we are... Yeah, this is way too deep. Nocturne, CL.
An interesting Scarecrow song.
Yes, I think I commented on that. Nocturne,
Yeah.
ZL, Dinspire, Hover Boots, and Opponent's song.
Alfalfa, can you either confirm nor deny that's just what keyboard players do for their Scarecrow song?
Yeah. I don't know how the Scarecrow soft lock works, actually. Like, there's somewhere I do know something about how it works, but this is not one where I do know how it works.
Well, as adult, you do upright. Okay. As an adult, it's not as scary because there's literally only one Scarecrow to talk to. So.
So yeah, we're going to be seeing our game 3 later today. Let me double check the time on that so I can continue hyping that up.
It's 3 p.m. Eastern, to 9 p.m. Central European Summertime.
All right, so you should be back here in about 3 hours.
Yeah, about
3 hours for the finals of the finals. These runners kindly giving us a match, giving us a awesome match, giving us a game 3. We'll be seeing Fabio and Ramond go at it one more time today in about 3 hours. And thank you again to our race mod for dealing with our FPA issues today, Ginger Sunny. Thank you to our restreamer again. These are the real MVPs today. And thank you to our trackers for dealing with that issue as well. We just kind of sat here and advanced while that happened. So Baby Shark, this has been a lot of fun. So thank you to everyone involved with this. Restream. It's been a great time. Looking forward to seeing more.
quick question. I guess this would be a question for Hell Knight or whoever else. I know for the Wanderer bracket, they're still in the semifinals. Someone's PC died.
Yes.
Have they gotten that fixed yet? Do we?
And this is game 2.
Is there a semi-scheduled thing for that? I guess I can look it up later. But I know because after the game later today, we still have a whole nother bracket to finish up. We still have, I believe it's game 2? I think they did the first game. It is game 2 of Krez versus EgoDev in the Wanderer bracket, and then the winner of that series will go on to face... Don't quote me, I don't have the bracket up. Go on to face whoever.
This is Ethereum.
Ethereum?
But yes, we had an FBA issue. Fabio is just wrapping up his extra time. You can't actually get in there with that gold scale, Fabio, which I would love to. But and this is time.
Yeah, that is past time.
So GG to Ramond on that one. So we are done.
Yeah, we're on to game.
Yeah, we are pretty darn sure we're looking at Fire here as our last location. Again, that last, as you know, some people said at the beginning, like we're looking at, oh, this seems like a short path. However, if we're looking at like something complicated, like bombs, hookshot, and Epona, that's like actually tying up a whole bunch of, and this allows you to get a bunch of different items. Like it allows you to get all of your tunics, all of your bows, all of your strengths, for example. This can actually become very complicated very quickly. So, yeah, you can never actually know with Triforce. Oh, you know what? Hey, there's an emotional support fish for you.
Your emotional support fish. You don't need any other fishes. You just need me.
There you go. Ramond found his emotional support fish in a victory today.
Yeah, you just need me. You don't need anybody else. It's like that very clingy what's the stereotype? Very clingy girlfriend.
Yeah. Very clingy fish.
Yeah, I'm very clingy.
All right, so let's take a quick look.
I believe Ramond shall be joining us for an interview. No word on Fabio.
All right, so we should be getting a quick commentary from our runners here. And again, reminder, come see them again. They'll be doing more awesome racing later today.
Yeah, they're taking a quick lunch break.
Yeah, and also a chance to clear your head. All these praise people doing back-to-backs, I could never.
Lord, I did one back-to-back, never again.
Yeah, I did a half an hour break between one of mine, and that was hard enough.
I did a 15-minute break. I think we ended up shortening it down to 10 because I'm like, yeah, I just want to get this over with and go to bed.
Fair enough.
Like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I love racing. I love the fact that we have an international community, and I also like sleeping.
Sleep is a thing. I've been sleeping on a couch for the past like week and a half now, so
Well, and again, you're moving, so you won't have to do that anymore.
I know I get a whole bed to myself. Oh,
Very nice. How does the bed hold up underwater? Is it a seabed?
it's just you take a bunch of seaweed and you tightly knit it together.
Hmm.
Otters do the same thing.
Nice, nice.
They sea otters. They don't. They will take seaweed and they'll actually kind of wrap themselves in it so that way they don't float off while they sleep.
That's adorable.
That's also why they hold hands with each other and they make little rafts. If you ever seen pictures of sea otters holding hands,
Wonderful. This
it's
is
so
everything I need to
cute.
know.
Do you know there's a Twitch chat that has 24/7 streams of sea otters?
Yes, I do. Marine Mammal Rescue.
Oh yes.
Please, if you would like to see 24/7 streams of sea otters, you can go there. It's really nice. It's just really
Yeah.
pleasant. So we're just gonna chat about sea otters while we're waiting for our runners to come in. So if you have any questions for our runners that are just not about that is not about sea otters,
Me
right, if
abusing
you have
my
a question, if you have a question about sea otters, please do. I'm sure they have many fewer things to say about sea otters than they do about Zuda racing.
Me abusing my VIP privileges. There's the link to go watch some sea otter. I'm gonna abuse my
But yes,
VIP privilege.
again, Race Monitor, Ginger Sunny, doing the most today. Thank you so much. And most of the time, this just involves starting up our runners and making sure they're all for and getting them going. But sometimes it takes a little more work, and we really appreciate it. Yeah, we get to. Hey, and yeah, thank you to Winnie Demon and Hell Knight for their work on making sure to address this issue during the race and make sure it happened in a timely fashion. So.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you to everyone involved with the tournament organization and making sure this all runs smoothly. Yeah, it's not easy trying to make sure we have a lot of cats to herd around here.
Yep. Jax, they're back in the yard.
Nice.
Oh, they walk by so fast though. I can't get pictures of them. They just stroll out. One's in the road and one's like on the grass / sidewalk.
just going down the sidewalk, like
They're just chilling and they bob their heads when they walk, and it literally looks like they're just chilling.
nice. I need to go see some cranes before it's end of crane season here.
Oh no,
That's the reason. Yeah, Hell Knight. That's the reason that I'm not scheduling our matches yet. I want to go hiking. I want to go to the marsh and look at cranes. That's the entire reason I'm not scheduling our match, because I want to go hiking.
You want to go hiking?
Yeah. There's a wildlife refuge a little north of here I want to go check out that has like some of the biggest crane flocks in this part of the country.
Mm.
And I haven't had a chance to because I've been in Triforce Blitz matches all weekends.
And they're gone.
Yep,
Well,
they're
out
on
of
the
my
way.
line of they're out of my sight of view. Are those ducks? Why are there what? Are those ducks? Why are the ducks all the way up
hey,
here?
Fabios in general. Could someone? There we go. Hey, Ramond, we finally stopped vamping about ducks. How are you? Fabio, Ramond, hello, welcome in. GG.
Hi, GG.
Hey, Fabio, GG's.
Hello, GG.
Yeah, so you have some twisty logic today.
What was this seed?
Cursed.
Kind of a mess. Yeah, there was like one that was really obvious, one that was okay, and one that I think that by process of elimination we know where it is, and neither of you do.
My last thought was Water Temple with Irons in Kakariko with Bomb Bag not being passed, but somehow that just didn't seem to be the case. Then I thought maybe the slingshots are all locked behind 3 steps and maybe it's Goma. And after that I was like, no chance. I have nothing that fits 3 steps at this point.
We were thinking climbing Fire Temple.
You don't need a hammer to climb fire.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, and the opponent locks, like, and Fabio very kindly showed us that opponent locks at least 2 ways to get higher in fire. But yeah. So so both of your entire story was like looking at how you were approaching that like wisdom path. What were you both thinking when you found like no wisdom path direction?
Well, at some point it was clear. I mean, after getting 5 Wanderers, it was obvious that there was not were not gonna be more wisdom paths. So, like half the seed, we were, or at least I was, like thinking, okay, which steps overlap from the other path hints? But somehow nothing kind of worked out. Somehow, Forest was still the best guess with Hookshot, Bomb Bag, and maybe Storms locking all strengths or something. But I don't know. It just did not work out somehow. Yeah, I was completely stumped by the end. Also, I thought that Eponas was a pass just to get basically a wallet or Goron tunic, basically. That's why I didn't think about fire anymore.
Yeah, I think that's actually what we came down to, is that Epona's was path to get wallets and Goron tunics.
Also
Yeah, I
could have bad
guess.
for the hovers.
Yeah, well, the hovers also got wallets.
The hovers were in GTG too, so GTG was just loaded. It was you
Yeah.
pick one and you go with it.
Yeah.
You pick one and you hope you pick the right item.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Taking a quick break and then hopping. Well, quick break. I said, what is it? 3 hours, and then y'all down for game 3.
So is it official that I won this one? Because I was like feeling
Yes, it is
Yes.
official that you won this.
well, I was feeling so bad about that soft lock, and I was just like not. After I realized that the time would be like basically subtracted from me, I kind of thought, nah, all right, if I want to have any chance, I need to play as aggressively as I can. And somehow I just felt so bad throughout all of this, like running up river twice, and oh my god.
Well, going very like aggressively towards that path for that power path was very with that confusing wisdom path was a good decision, obviously, because it meant you got it.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, there was another bottle deeper in GTG with its behind strength 2, but you didn't need it because you went and did that. It was a hard decision, but it worked out.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. But yes, this was not an easy. That wisdom piece was not easy, considering neither of you got this. Yeah, so we'll be seeing more of you in a couple hours.
Anyone chat got any more questions? This scene was just a. Can I say the word clusterfuck? Can I say it was just a clusterfuck? It was a clusterfuck. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I think this scene might have been easier if might have had a very different story if Bolero wasn't on Ocarina of Time.
Oh Lord. I'm well over my 1 F-bomb per stream, Tobias.
I try to practice modulating my F-bombs and fail. But yeah, so as far as I think, like we had chat yesterday about like yesterday's seed was, I don't want to say jet, but it had a much more straightforward path with it all hinged on one particular hint and whether you had picked up particular items, and this one was more of a logical untangle. So which kind of, having played both back to back, which do you prefer?
For me personally, I like this one more because you had to like think even harder about the logic actually, and that's what makes this mode also like very interesting, because it's of the logical conclusions you can make with the information you have. And really thinking about that wisdom path in this seed was just like a giant puzzle. It seemed so small, but it was basically so big. And I wasn't able to solve it till the end. And now, in hindsight, it seems pretty obvious that fire was, yeah.
And again, we all were we had
Yeah.
the advantage of having all of us discussing it in the chat, so we have an advantage. But Fabio?
No, I feel the same. I mean, at that point, I never thought it was gonna. Well, I'm not sure if it's in the prior, but yeah, this was kind of good to see it. Actually, it just unfortunate of your soft lock. Where was it, by the way? How did you soft lock?
I was going to I wanted to go to the Scarecrow to activate the Scarecrow song, and I backwalked to the Scarecrow as a child from the lake entrance, and I didn't realize that I was standing in front of the wrong Scarecrow when I pulled my ocarina and tried to play the song. It seemed off because the note lines appeared immediately, and which shouldn't be the case. So I was confused at first. I pressed some random buttons and I canceled, but somehow I just got stuck in that cutscene where Link is holding a ocarina in front of the Scarecrow, and I couldn't input anything. So that's where I
Oh,
got soft locked. Yeah, I didn't really. I mean, obviously it is preventable by just not going there, but at that moment I didn't think about it. So I'm really sorry for that uncalled FPA call, because it's
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about that soft lock. I think I never heard of it.
Just fuck Pierre.
It is a known soft lock, but it is not a common one. Because just
Yeah.
talking to Pierre it is very risky in that way. All right. So I guess both of you probably want to go take a lunch break and a rest break before the next match. So unless there's any other questions, should we let you guys go?
No more questions. Chat, got anything before we head off?
All
If
right.
not, I will leave it up to Hell Knight to.
So let's just do the last round of shout-outs before we hand over to Hell Knight. So once again, let's thank Fabio and Ramond for both for the awesome entertainment and for the interview. And come back and see them at 9 p.m. Central European Time, 3 p.m. Eastern for their final match of the finals. Thank you to our trackers, Maraba, Ginger, Sunny, and Shannon. A special thank you to our race monitor, Ginger Sunny, for both dope tracking and working on this FPA issue. And thank you to Winnie Demon and Hell Knight, who is also a restreamer today, for assistance on the back end. And Baby Shark, this has been a great time. Have fun heading over to college.
Oh yeah, I gotta go pack up my car and I'm off to college after this. So